Modern women have this superpower over 90% of men. That's what I'm going to get into in this video, is first sharing with you what this superpower is and how you can turn the tables and use it to your advantage. But there's some layers, so bear with me as we get into this. All right. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kane. I'm the Silver Bachelor. This channel is 100% dedicated to dating advice for older guys. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and the notification button because I'm dropping video every day. All right. Women have this superpower over 90% of men. And I'm going to give it to you right now what that superpower is. And the superpower is sex. That's right. They hold that power over 90% of men. What men are willing to do for the chance or to have sex with a woman is off the damn charts. Just think about it. Think about all the dating apps, okay? Mainstream dating apps, 70% of the people on dating apps are men. When I see Twitch streamers, right, who are recording their video games and they're women, men will even give money, like $5, $10, $20, just so that that Twitch streamer or whoever else it is will read their comments. And because, why are they giving that money? They're not giving the money because they like the talent, number one, of that person. No, they're giving the money on the hopes that she will eventually like them, meet with him, and have sex. I mean, I see it even in nightclubs, in restaurants, the first class treatment that women get when they just walk up to the front door. Bartenders are like, or the bouncers are like, okay, come on in because you look good and you're bringing a whole bunch of women friends. Guys just salivate over women for the chance of having sex. For example, another example, I live in Atlanta, and so I belong to a bunch of groups on Facebook for meeting new people in Atlanta, welcome to Atlanta, all these things, right? And when a woman posts her photo and saying, hi, my name is Jane, and I'm new here, just thought to say hello, it is crazy how many men will post a comment and the comments go like this: hi, beautiful, oh, you're gorgeous, we should get together, on, and it's fucking pathetic. It's pathetic that 90% of guys fall for this, but it's like a drug, right? And 90% of men are addicts. They need this sex fix, whether it's with the chance of having sex with a woman, or they're looking at porn, they're masturbating every day. It's unbelievable. So how can you be in the top 10 percentile, right, where this superpower has no effect on you? I don't know if you watch Marvel movies or X-Men or whatever. I love superhero movies, and it's so cool that every single superhero has their weaknesses, right? So they have their strengths, they have their weaknesses. And so this is one of the key weaknesses that women have. It's the opposite. If you do not engage and you're not motivated or affected by sex, you are now in the top 10 percentile, and women will notice that. So you're probably wondering, Silver Bachelor, this is all fine and dandy, but how do I get in the top 10%? Well, I'm going to share something with you, and you can research this yourself. This video is not about this particular specific topic, but I'm going to talk a little bit about NoFap and why this is so critical. So NoFap, basically, no masturbation and no porn for as long as you can go. All right. My suggestion is that try to sustain. I'm trying to think of the word. I need another coffee. Try to not masturbate and look at porn for at least 1 week. Okay. It's going to be hard, and it gets easier. So you can go 1 week, 2 weeks. Myself personally, I will share this. More than 2 weeks is absolutely crazy for me. Like in terms of very, very, very hard to at least not masturbate for 2 weeks, because, or after 2 weeks, not longer than 2 weeks, because I'm pumping myself up with with, with testosterone boosting herbs that are driving my libido through the damn roof. So 2 weeks is kind of like my max, but some guys can go a month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever, right? But the whole point is this: if you can at least go 1 week, this is what happens. Okay. And by the way, there's no scientific proof that it improves anything physiologically in your body. No FAP. The guys that are going on about, oh yeah, just give me this and give me that, there's no scientific evidence that not like semen retention that has any benefits on you physically. I've researched this, okay? But forget that. I don't do it for those benefits. I do it for the mental benefits, right? Grasapa, mental, right? So what it does is it rewires your brain. You stop thinking of sex. It's magic. And you don't see women in the same way. You see them as, wait a minute, if I'm going to engage, I'm going to go on a date. Is she genuinely interested in me? Is she going to complement my life? Or is she going to complicate it? And you stop being a doormat in situations where a woman has got you wrapped around the finger. She's not texting you back. She's playing games. She's being difficult, whatever. And you know it. You know it in your gut that this is a problem. But you hang on because of sex, because of the chance of sex. She's hot and you want to get with her. So when you practice no FAP and it rewires your brain, you don't think the same way. You're like, you know what? It isn't worth it. You're not worth it. I don't care if you're hot because I don't need sex, right? So that is the weakness of women. And that is when you do not give them attention, you do not cave on every single thing because of sex. So women have this superpower and it affects, maybe it's higher than this, but I'm just saying it affects at least 90% of men, and it's absolutely pathetic because they don't know how to deal with it and they are an addict. They need the drug fix. So when, like I said, when you practice no FAP, you now are no longer an addict. You will go through some withdrawal at first because it's just, like I said, it rewires your brain. You are now going to think differently. So, however, once you do that and you get used to not thinking of sex all the time, you're like, forget it. She's not worth my while. She's just playing games. like, like for example, right? I remember I had a date planned and she decided not to join me for whatever reason. And I'm like, you know what? I'm done asking her out. I've asked her out a couple times and she's changed. She's not gone and met with me after a couple times of asking her. And so I'm like, you know what? She's not worth the problems. So that's the thing. Your mind just changes and you're like, is she going to complement my life and not bring any drama, not bring any problems because I don't need the sex? All right. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you agree with this, and if you disagree, then what is, in your opinion, the number one superpower that women have over men? All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.